OKFM 101.7.
Okay, 101.7. Over Dennis Miracle, Aboagye director, local government, office of the president, member, 2024 Baumia campaign team. No entry and come. Mira, I'm watching.
Simia, Kwame, and Koma together. We just have
I think come to you now. What is saying? I no pay.
Device election. Why need to? I feel say no. Na, ya kasa ye dim koma ubisa say. Taba me we do office and answer on am kwan so.
Ami.
Ne be church mu so we finish the swearing in ana for the juma shasi into no. O officer or boy juba. Into no empire boy de benyankopon.
I know the nano a constitution day no chairman general of the NDC you were saying ketia kwa kasa was say sa de no mo yen mu bi yen munyai na mo prepare man over notes na mo fail nipa no
oh so they say everyone is saying Levante Levante mpo Manchester United
yeah
Manchester United and then almost situation on woman you come on Man City ko ba on be wini meboa omo nimpa se o ma yemre omo nimpa se bebi edu no ma hodi so ba omo Man City ko ba omo se on be wini we dem dey omo kasa because omo say Liverpool na that top and Man City you know omo ti be Man City but we feel say Man City ahon dey no omo ko so ba fam esem
oh okay
no crane say challenges and difficulties in the ho but MPP ya sakra no na enye modern boy SNDC also and so we ma can say and then me no ka say January 2024 on my way your difficulties and challenges be very so I say but the truth of the matter is say between MPP and NDC you know say a share challenges a woman any progress are you making up to say any that's all a dozen MPP ya member ya say NDC train can you know challenges a woman in Bakwame. Not the end na anywhere. The Brinan soon yama be free ho. The difference between situation a woman and any situation a woman under a CDK and in the NDC and Bresson say in the current challenges here one there are basic things. Near me be a warfare more cra a done day in Ghana phone here. Now at least even though more I want to say now when you hear a bit more brother cost kakam. Sanya mane MPP will make sure say that is a big difference. And no yen susune bebre. Susune bebre. So I just say your major macroeconomic challenges. But as our macroeconomic challenges from 2013, 2014, 2015, 16 na wo meboa. But some na wo ho no. Na no pay am no ka say nkama so generator to and amode ye adwuma. Enti no boso me no beso no. Not despite mobo kase twum because sika kakra modebe ye adwuma na ebiaba no mudi na tofu se na be am betumi arane mu
ba NDC for ni ya no se ebra wo mu fra ban mu no sa eniema wodo am di gu akwan mu we asogli we plant ni ade no no ma ye ni nyina nti mu ba ye no eyi kakra mbetogu mu gas ni nyama nyama
ene say nyama ye koso ma we nyina kwame nkroma na ye man e no be di independence so o man ye yenya fa ho di nya ye ho toni ade a sanke yenya kwankran be ye de nyina nti de o man no bebi ejire ne yemfa ni na makwame nkroma ana yemfa ma yemfa ne say Junior Jesus JJ Rollins so no 1992 oye ya no de ono a ode yemfa ne say military rule by ono answer the democracy by so wan fa mba na nkasa mbiri nke da so soldier for membo mana meboa ahanti so kana sa service be entaso went to me anye one bresoro after the time na wo aban mu no na Ghana ha anopi obeko hospital bi no ye dundum nkane ma endro essay obi ese ye de no court theater ye se kane ni ho obi da theater mpaso ne edum kane na ye de touch ene ye de hwe no in nyuma infidi nyuma e wotema takrade commerce industrial areas dodo na etumu isa ne se ka omo bo a omo de operations no akoso dodo because o kane no nunum nti zo be ka chen ne ma bia o de toto akwan mu no nti for 3 to 4 years no to be amfani man toto akwan ma when you saw how new free ho I mean ka se major sasam no mka ne ntroye no kre listen, come and hear what opposition. No. We constantly told the people of Ghana, say, the problem are your war, you doom so, no, a financial problem. A sika abino any, and I say sika abino yana just obefa. Now, or the top fuel, gas, a good generators, don't do one a boost war, or the gumu, and until an air dundum kania. It has never been a generating problem, never. The problem of this during that period on doom so, no, it has never been generating problem. Inti asogli kapar in the manema okaninano. And don't know wasn't the reason why inti ane wo friend is saying sumu. Sa power plants in Aboagye. Some of them came maybe 2 years before 2016. Some of them came a year, clear year before 2016. And so the sumu. The only solution in MPP they buy when it comes to their friend is saying doom so, your solution they buy and they say you're running economy to the point where we are able to mobilize money to pay for this power and pay for the generation of the power. Senior, Otoka can anchor to me to know if we have a car junction and quarters and just all the fuel gumeboa. It is a Umatimia Toka Land Cruiser, Nesiho, Abeka Junction. So we need one city or bottom Land Cruiser and Overqua, just a member found now left. Land Cruiser to me friends who and Gumu found Tesano. And that is what happened under Doomso. The most important thing is that ever since we came to power, Yenya Doomso just about 3 months back. Between January to March 2017, one pay and another Doomso. Since March 2017, thereabouts till now, we've not experienced that canker of energy crisis on my way. And it's simply because Aboagye has been able to have a financial structure, it will raise resources to pay for the power and pay for the generation of the power. And it should be very clear without any ambiguity. Say na me di noma to akwemu ne de. Say kwa me nkoma nya di noma to akwemu mo my way you. Nyawo bebre wo ha ye na kwa me nkoma mo di noma to akwemu, nkoma mfa to akwemu a anka ye nya so mfa so we ne. Ntire ye mpia nkoma je bi na kwa me nkoma ne buzia mo. We don't do that. The level of political dishonesty, a dorsal. So we are there, ya the bemau. 1 year, men jimfa. A cameo say, under this MPP government, Nipa cry in this one a bono. I dear be a bang way baby, your mamma and crop for someone. I dear be on Muye. Not in a mudia moa bemua. Moya dena ye, who just a mufia bemua to you. Can't quite a bay almost your mamma and a. In so near betom to your mamma and 2 years. Even free senior high school chromo ya advert Makumaku 80. Edit see and say at the bonnet no chromo mono.
Oh, but say almost started piloting.
Now yet the English Agrofoya number 2 Musca or despite need to be training GTB on the advert say free senior high school 419, free senior high school 419. It's the idea when I'm and I'm saying 419. Think about the contradiction. It is sad. What you say? The hoodwinking na confident trickster na yamfa and throning that dani kasade to me nani hiomo. The core issues at stake na a bit pure minor queen. They would never contribute to it. Obi baya no majiafa. Obi baya no majiafa. And as I speak to you, me kromulate. Me constituency krapim not. Omu nyine say between the NDC and the MPP. When the NDC was in power, we're in darkness. Since the MPP has been in power, we've been in light. And that's a fundamental fact. And they're not listening to any other thing. As for your friend is saying, handing over notes today, my can't say Mitro. Offer ye the teacher on my way. When you say every year, I buy you may be a sort of trust our documents.
Okay.
Every year, be a buy you a sort of prepared to her. And normal, and I did be a. But I'm telling you, say, if you're near handing over 2025 next year, it's going to be handed over to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And senior, there will still be a handing over notes prepared from Mimi office. There will be a handing over notes prepared from the DCE's office. The current MC for Okakwe, or prepare handing over notes. Whether you are handing over to Dr. Bawumia or not, you prepare handing over notes. And see, your candidate, as I mentioned, because definitely handing over notes will be prepared by every government functionary or and hand it over to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the team come your friend is saying 2025. So that one is no news.
Now, Yamra, a daily guide, I did able to just say, Baumia unveils campaign focus. And no, a ding.
Oh, I think in the next few weeks, I am very much informed that Dr. Mahmoud Baumia would actually, broadly, and in detail, or highlight what the policy direction will be as a president going into the future. Any whatever policies are official based on that, so Ghana functioning for to me again. And see, I think we should be very much rest assured and be expecting it. That notwithstanding, just all kind daily guide in the story now. A lot of the issues in there are not far from some of the issues that I'm much informed Dr. Mahmoud Baumia will be speaking. I mean, the story mentions improvement in healthcare, which is also one cardinal plan for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Ghana, your healthcare delivery, I go through a certain swing. During President Kofi Annan, or you might be to improve our healthcare, both infrastructure, any access to it, any service delivery. In Tubekaya, during President Kofi, there were a lot of major hospital projects. OVAB, in a Binswa, or Sassi, I went to maybe okay, Eurojet projects near the Ojaya, and the Castella, to be area near there. Apart from such infrastructure intervention, President Kofi, the National Health Insurance by to ensure that every Ghanaian would have unfettered access to healthcare. Wabra Ohiya, as it can be a problem. Ebium.
Hello. Munsan friend bim emamena afi yesan to aso ahoma article. Yani Orua Dennis Miracle Aboagye, Director, Local Government, Office of the President, Member, 2024 Baumia Campaign Team. And the nation Komano article na ye best re-establish contact nafi yeneno asatwa and so. Nana. Me who story be now so mpacho de ken ka ma me. And our baby una abekai. Daily Guide page 9.
And then there that one Nana nim do no na kan na.
Page 9 baby government to raise what's up ba
Nana.
Hello.
Yeah, me some wakwaba.
Hello.
Good me wakwaba. Good morning. Hey. Abai fraud biara mujira me lie so 2024 me to memo me break mo nana
Fire
waja fire adai mode me sa 2023 me sa ba ya masa
o mo tete Nana page 9 oh and now wade and the Addison Bank of Ghana picture be now what you say abanya yes pa wo yeska dia yade na obi emo box no so no hemu he na kwa ko base aban se aje treasury bills o rezibi na ojiri se o rezi obenya 12.7 billion Ghana cedis na wo pe no ama wo de aba se January yam
enti
ye be rezi na pescato na ye nkoto bi
yeah.
Oh, nada.
Engrofo, Emma, former Chief Justice Munyana Quatrantana, Oforiata,
and 2023. Where 2024?
I would be because you Oforiata and Omba Cabra was our woman's also.
Nana, I bind to the bills ni bi wa amacho wo so otua ena skenu
ya bi mpesem chewo abide nkrofo ka wo mo bills no ababo nkrofo bosia na bosia no mfaso a wo so ese etuama wo mu
na you got ababo nkrofo bosia ase aba ne dizika ma nkrofo
dabi
aban akobo nkrofo ho bosia
aban akobo nkrofo ho bosia
ene o mo dan aban
ana wo dabi wo mo se mfaso a ewo so no aban tuama wo mu na aban niska ena aban esa akobo nkrofo ho bosia
no ade abetia bosia na wabo no nsi hu na wete otia no and they robbing Peter to pay for
what's it the
robbing Peter to pay for
concept people
na it's gonna be no one day
me kwaba ebi ni won tron be
na bo aban bosia wo se wo mbo ndu amfafan
di ayi Angi miracle
senior
mano abenfo ma bompa ye biki ma bompa ye biki
enti apart from the health insurance that president for the buy no obeka say Ghana na ye budget reading na ye wo statistics ya na efe no maternal mortality and infant mortality
sure
unfortunately we used to count the number of women who died during childbirth and then we used to count the number of children who had stillbirth unfortunately it was part of our statistics. And I'm also paying for a day free maternal care policy be no yet a buy. Senebea ye nanomne our form was na. It's an so moon yes can found kunti. Or better if you say or so woof you know to na I can't be within the course to be no and offer buy. And a man no kasi sa traditional midwives here na omo enkronkronin krasin krasin so kayo mo yemu bebre kwa mo no mo jeje ya wo so kaya eni ade no ene yeyi sa no mani na
me ma me ye bi because say wo mo trainee wo mo na asemo wan so ni say sa traditional birth attendance no o so mo no say wontimi nwu ofia oba asemo fa no ko hospital wow and I'm soma ebi wa ebe say ko hospital immediately no them man no risk the oba no be ko hospital nti na o twinchen na ase ye no subeti na ma me na eden wa hwene nkwa sadi we nti na ma oba mpeni ko for free maternal care ye de eba ye sa no ma we nyina we geared towards improving your health delivery in the country. But truth be told, between 2009 up to 2016 we saw what happened. Your health care system was broken down. That's the truth. Health insurance South free maternal care Sika and bosi of Penico for boy through the Eurojet project or can say hospital projects. The projects were never delivered. I mean, 8 years after MPP came to power, the MPP government had to so come back and so be able to come and complete this Eurojet projects. And so many other challenges within our healthcare system. What we have done over the period is to try and reignite the national health insurance scheme. Yet the Yareni Bibri and health insurance scheme no encoba edaba become. And then no kasi I did about no my way high and pa ye han pan say Yaria bo na we hear muja na what say ukurase what they so. Now you see a here moja ne di moja so. Yes, moja no edi ni ho because blood bank na the closest one Koforia. Obey no when you be. By the time I bet to the moja do baby no na wash your own. In Krasi or war akakola if you nya friend serum na sa vaccine or waka we do we if you nya bi na ye mount and also ebi ni ho I snake venom
but you say
I anti snake venom I know
exactly by the time a car every free regional hospital it is the bano na nipa na ede ewu Dr. Mahmoud Baumian MPP aban and the zipline technology yaba. I never know kasi even Western world have no more adopted technology. And then baby I will be our mind will be you hear moja I save your life no because of this technology within a short period of time now moja edu clinic and our hospital na e dey show. And Dr. Mahmoud Baumian's objective and say san you me buy for the first time, my sign found and now, as Uncle say, the moon Oba is going to ensure says I a healthcare system now yet goes to share or Beshamukina, no pijana in precope. One of them which is key, and they say Yara would be bria health insurance of Stella and Cobano. The Pequimini piano in Aquashas and as I ran it to Aquaba. Number 2, I know see a very, very critical your health infrastructure of it. Emma who says, say now you cry Ghana or my with me, you didn't health. So there's a huge gap I in. Wouldn't say a health system we know. Yeah, you want to say a primary health care system. With TIPS compound, every electoral area is supposed to have a TIPS compound. Who for TIPS compound now we call the friend health center. There's a TIPS compound they offer mukra. And see we are in a TIPS compound or put them more electoral area when I say you to me show quickly. And so with me health center we will put them on a health center now day. Show. You could do health center once me a trainer say bro health center as well. Quickly. And see to me do call clinic. Not clinic near the show. You could do clinic, not clinic, and also intervention. Why it's a couple clinic. If you want, they call district hospital, and a regional hospital, and Sakra and Sababi do tertiary hospitals. They say Kolebuni 37. And then no Casiano pay. Obeko Kolebuno. Nipo more malaria at home. Obeko Kolebuno biti pino, Pasiho. Obeko 37 no. Obitu W Johnson. When you have malaria fever, it will be a quarter 37. The impact, then say 37 and Kolebu inundated with area anka hospitals now at one district level to me a show. Now Yenanka Obi and the area non red dimpa as soon said you can see the quarter 7 Obedu one is in Penio. Obedu one a wire line thing simply because district hospitals and the health centers, clinics now, as I see in your way and putting. It was very obvious, don't want to be and anything I buy we agenda 111 to ensure say every single district at any hospital obey it. Then a bear answer now be through hospital in ever back to 7 member Kolebuno. Now wouldn't say when you access to all the basic healthcare facilities are and say now it's in our back to 7. Now person now 37 Kolebuna Kosam na Kolebu for and the 37 range for 8 years Yariana annoy day. See that wouldn't say if free okay. All the way to Adenta, okay, District Assembly, Equiapim North, Equiapim South, Madina, Adenta, 5 districts. What means that district hospital and the Petakwasi Memorial Hospital?
Wow!
What it means is that Obi sorry no yare Adenta or Kotetakwasi. Obi sorry no yare Madina or Kotetakwasi. Obi wa clear or Kotetakwasi. Now Equiapim North also Kotetakwasi Memorial Hospital Elmampo. The Memorial Hospital back on the bed and cry yesterday. It's also press about the day. So our people really, in terms of healthcare, without pretense, all of us admitting, the people of Ghana do not have access as we want to pretend say they have, because infrastructure necessary to be provided access. In the it's the Aboagye, the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kenyan say he is coming to ensure say each of these hospitals will come to light. And they are going to have every single thing that they need to ensure, say, across the country, 261 districts ready. During his tenure, he will say, we'll be our district hospital, we'll be our the needed facility in the district hospital to ensure that the people of Ghana would get the needed attention. He speaks of agriculture.
Yeah.
Agric, whether we like it or not, senior, agric is going to always be the backbone and answer the lifeline of this our economy. But for a very long time, very long time, into me activity agriculture, the way I say activity. It's at 2 levels. High level, kuku, and oil palm in the account. Omuvia, and no buying to toto, kuku food to me, and no my kakana bat to near the Konya cotton. But good one now. Access to the land, arable lands may go mining the brain. They are not really into the agriculture the way it should be, because we haven't been able to engineer it in a way that would make it commercially attractive to the people. Everything Aboagye in the past 7 years, Aboagye has been working with the district assemblies and the locals, to modernize agriculture and make sure say agric will become the mainstay of the people and become attractive to the people. And then almost every district this modernizing agriculture program that has been running in the past 7 years, a lot of people, Nanka previously, they were not into agriculture, they're into it. Go and ask the banks. A lot of bankers are resigning and going into agriculture. And then, a farm place, and the typical farming area, you realize a lot more young people are moving into that side, and I said towards that side, to ensure would be able to improve that sector. All the time Mahmoud Bawumia is saying is that listen, once he comes to office, he is going to build on the Ayetumiya under the agricultural activation up to now. No? And this time, his focus is going to be using agric as the main employable sector for the people of Ghana. So the young person who wants to go into agriculture now understands clearly that if you want to go into agriculture, it is sexy, it is attractive. Government has a policy, as we have now, to support you through the planting for food and jobs. But the next level is, how do we aggregate these produce in a way that would attract investors to come and buy, so that also our produce, so that a lot of our young people who are unemployed can be pushed into that sector to go and add value to what it is that we are producing and create jobs for the people. These and so many other things, and Dr. Mahmoud in the next few weeks, obe pound toma. Now what turn the boss and we're breaking what we're gonna for. You see, the unique thing about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vision and the policy, and they say, all the can go from him, and all the can be beer. Nanka, you see, you buy a bay yet, you buy a yet, and so you see, you buy a moon from any yet, like we experiencing under the NDC. What Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is basically preaching to the people of Ghana and say, you buy a yet to me a ye, baby, a yet to me, dear Dudy, baby, a majidi say, you bet to me, Pia, or any. That is very, very, very crucial, because for too long a time as a people, senior, we have been suffering from a lot of dishonesty by some of the politicians, like we're experiencing from the NDC. About power. Only teacher for who make promises the great teacher for, including how the may say 10 hours or 15 hours, manifesto. Oba Bemu 8 years, 1 year, with your Bemu. What's the offer the same manifesto now by went to me? Oba, you're not telling us what you were able to do and how you will be able to improve upon what you did. What the all promises been out by and I am out to me went to me. And no one was here coffee and you know for every day. Now rather instead of giving us hope and giving us the concrete assurance, say, you come by and maybe Muhammad to me. Then wait till I did say, Munya did you won't be doing any sir. What the Aoyan say, Kakra or mine to me achieving a woo fee. And I was saying, and I'll give you this last example, now, the Manresi. Now, I'm saying you doing the Christmas festivities near the Bunyan and come once. Or my penny that John Domani Mahama, and then send it to Quimua. Not 77 and one of mine, a woman fee, and say, Mebo that say, a whole former president to me, Gina Abonte publicly, I can say, Ghana, teacher for any school for my bromo mojeni a senior dear at Romo a personal. Almost and it's a very serious statement to senior. For some reason, I say the giant Yaka Noto is a very, very big indictment. First of all, it is rubbishing the hard work of the hundreds of thousands and millions of Ghanaian children go through the WASI system in the past 7 years. Secondly, a big indictment on the hard-working teachers Omni school for year, to ensure they will prepare these students to pass the exams. It is a big indictment on them. And Okanitra, no evidence, no basis, nothing to support it. No Okanitra. And you see, Okanitra because Najimuno, Ghana for Bekase free senior high school policy, I am successful. When it she has a free senior high school policy, I am successful. But send a bayer will be good moving. Oh, beat it for any school for no home school, Abro Mogenes, Shiadiano, who deal with them. Let me tell you something. Mention 1 year after Baku or Mayinwa, Yatro Wasi, and as a wire factual BEC, and no more SSC, Yenya reports of cheating. See, what is the idea?
Debbie.
Great. since time memorial, even from sixth form A level time, from the 60s to the 70s to and it's not only peculiar to Ghana. Opa, go online, go and read about every examination, even in the US, in the UK, in Europe, everywhere. Everywhere there's an examination, it is a human environment, and definitely there will be crime until you have somebody who would want to cheat. It is Opa, check it. Even doing his tenure, Dr. Friend is saying, is that John Mahama, his tenure as president, there were examination cheats, examination malpractices. To the sense, 2014, when we had one of the highest examination malpractices in 2014, on what people are saying, a school for now, they have performed so much. Now, some brand no can say school for now, 2014. Now, almost city, almost are so for. It's the Argentina, because you think that in 2023, once the students have passed and they have excelled in internal, not say Nakatu, almost pass here because teacher for any school for no echo to teach. Enunti, kill, enunti, on the or did you say free senior high school should be reviewed? It should be reviewed. Mm-hmm. That is the lowest level that any politician can go in trying to dismantle and I say in trying to discredit a policy. Free senior high school policy, no, and then there's two exams, no. Free senior high school policy, no, and then there's senior. Let me put it on the record this morning, say, and I think we should settle the matter. Free senior high school has nothing to do with the academic performance. It has nothing to do with the academic delivery. It has nothing to do with anything that goes on in the schools. And I'll explain to you why. Free senior high school, only a financial intervention. See now, what am I doing? Free senior high school, the policy is only a financial intervention. I say that because over ABC and so-called secondary school, whether there is free senior high school or not, and so we take a decision. So, one of the school and uncle school, but exactly. And see, say free senior high school ni wa. Either say over Kobobisia, and I say what will Sika now the Ubanako school. The same school na Kalanabako. Teacher for na Kalanabako Tuomo, and the Siana na Kalanabako Sia. And to with or without free senior high school, the children will go to school because all of us, without free senior high school, we went through the secondary education. The Abaya Yana say, Nipa 400,000 actual BEC. Normally, no, almost year, among 135,000, 100,000 media. Esa ni sika o mawufu ninti. Omu to me nyakwan enko school ni bi. Every year, by 100,000 media. Tan awufu in this country. Omu to me nyeska enko school ni bi. Inti akomu nyeska ankomu sombeko. But omu nyeska ti oma kesefie. Aban say, Sadia no, a tree of mine is saying. A jagan of former bebre, Edina, Edam, and Montia, or Muntubi, in your Mosofa Sobia. Inti a free nekono, yet your mind sika. Every young colony who naka. So be a Colombian country fee because of Sika Onya infantry school.
Okay.
And see, how does free senior high school become the reason why we are having high performance or poor performance in our secondary school? What free senior high school only does is to create high access to secondary education. The other point of view is well, because of the additional 100,000 means ama pressure about school infrastructure and also. And I'm going to a valid point. And to pressure about school infrastructure and so on. And no better may affect teaching delivery. Good. So when you come and make a comment, say, when you come, you review free senior high school, nobody should kid himself. The only thing about reviewing free senior high school, they say, and you know, it has all back say, Nipani be wa, yen chiomu fees in mom be a son say, you did say, one more bet to meet you, and they are one. And now two, like I say, I buy end to me, see be into ye home. That is the only thing you can do to it. If you say something about maybe you. And now in the positive light, Rebecca said about Abia Afedia. Let's say I'm a pocket money cross then. I can't.
Okay.
And those are the only things who it is a review free to be because the person is right. Because the only thing free senior high school does is that it pays fees. If you say you review it, you are either coming to cancel it so that people will now pay their own fees, or you're coming to give them pocket money. Why don't you come clear? And how does free senior high school become the reason why children are cheating in exams? This is not the first time as well. In fact, every year, BIWAEC may organize exams. There are examination malpractices. It's 2014, 2015, 2013, 2011, examination malpractices. Satan not free senior high school. It's then the courses are examination malpractice. We need to begin to hold the NDC to account. Yes, there are difficulties. Yes, there are challenges. But now NDC for use the challenges and the difficulties that we have, to hoodwink the entire country and come and take over and still send us to the days of doom. All of us need to rise up.
Okay.
All of us need to work together to make sure that does not happen. And then I'm sure about free senior high school. I am very sure if you should call the NDC and ask them, because free senior high school has nothing whatsoever to do with examination and its more practices. Free senior high school has only paid for your school fees for you to go and study. And I am very sure, very, very confident, there is no teacher in Ghana. Yabeka say mass across Ghana, teacher for to be commuting. A command you bomusi or my dream per se. A colana pass onya all A's or Pepi Asano. Teacher for Nina command you mosi, the man is all A's. Nothing will be a man of power to be a leader.
Okay.
Question answers in Namano. Our choice, I'm sorry, leader.
Aye, because when until onim the correct answer,
in the year 2014, in the year 2015, and the year 2011, Google Online, teachers were arraigned. In fact, in one of the years, a teacher was even arraigned in court for conniving with a student to cheat in the secondary WASE examination. 2013, 2014, 2015, teachers were arrested. Teachers were caught. In fact, me quote from the exam to Kwapman School. You quote for SSC, Math and Science. One more cancel paper, few hours to the examination. What is it, BSC?
Oh, baby.
Yes, Yasano. Still, I could want to be chum. Not the Sasano kind of something a P, not Babon thing. This has been an age-long challenge with us. It's not going to go away because everywhere there are human interventions, you should expect people to commit crime. Some for the Chiomwa, SM Branding Day, any Mudi. But for you to come and demonize all the students, over 500, close to 500,000 in Kola, for you to, because of a political ambition, to demonize them and call them cheats. Teachers are for you to call them cheats. I think the former president, owes these teachers and these children a very unreserved apology. And this is something we are going to demand of him to do.
Mame na wase anopei. Mesomeda pa Ora Dennis Miracle Aboagye eye Director Local Government Office of the President Member 2024 Baumia Campaign Team Eddie Adena Twin Kono K101.7
okayfm 101.7